Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Kate Mercy. Today we are going to be playing with the Ace Beauté Nostalgia palette. This retails for $38.99 on their website. This is what the palette looks like. Absolutely stunning, stunning shades. So if you'd like to see how we got this watermelon fantasy eye look, then keep watching. Okay, so as I mentioned in the intro, today we are going to be playing with the Ace Beauté Nostalgia palette. This is what the packaging looks like. This is not a new palette, but I think it's a palette that I'm going to love, and I'm really hoping I'm right. You will have already seen by the time this video goes up this makeup look, this makeup base, I should say, and I don't love it. I don't love it. So I'm really hoping that this can save my day as far as restoring my faith in the beauty world. Ace Beauté is a Black-owned beauty brand. I have used palettes by them in the past, as well as face palettes, and I love their stuff. So I'm really optimistic. This is what the palette looks like. Absolutely stunning shades. I think that I am trying to bring in all the summer energy and all the summer vibes, and I think this is just like a perfect summer palette. I'm trying to think of who I was watching last night. It might have been Lauren May Beauty, and she maybe was, I can't remember who it was, but somebody did like a lemonade. Oh, it was Manny. It was Manny MUA who did a watermelon, a lemonade, a pink lemonade inspired look. So actually, that's a great idea, though. I think I'm going to do a watermelon lemonade inspired look. So I really want to touch upon this pink shade here, this pink shade here, and I want to play with this yellow, and then maybe the green on the lower lash line. So my inability to speak the English language has struck again. So to start, I'm going to go in, I think. I'm going to start in and work my way out, I think. I'm going to go in with the shade here, and this is called Heat. And I'm just going to put that on the inner portion of my eye. To do that, I am using a Morphe M167. I'm using it dry. If we need to, I will use my finger or I will wet the brush. I think the pigment is building up really nicely. I just want to try it with my finger to kind of see like where it goes, you know? And I am trying to be really mindful that this is supposed to be a layered colored look, so I'm trying not to go too far in. However, I will say that this is exactly what I wanted. It's really building up. This is the vibe. This is the vibe. Okay. All right. So next, I am going to go into this really, really bright yellow shade called Water Slide. And to do that, I am going to use one of my Moda brushes. This is from their electric collection, and this is their detail brush. I'm just gonna really pack. I can see myself. Anyways. May I just say the pigment on these is like just chef's kiss, exactly what I wanted. I am actually going to go in though with my M167 brush again into this Heat shade, because I realized that if I don't bring it up a little bit, you're not going to be able to totally get the effect because my eyes are unfortunately hooded. So I'm just using gentle tapping motions here to get more of a precise line because I don't want it to be too sloppy. I'm kind of going for a more precise look like that. Continuing the electric summer theme, I am going to go into another brush from the Moda Brushes electric collection. This is a small shader brush, and I'm going to go into this really beautiful pink watermelon color, and it's called Picnic. And I am just going to put that on the outer part of my eye. I really can't stress enough how much I like just needed this palette to work today, because I was really like just not, I like, you know those days when you're doing your makeup and you're like, obviously I don't know how to do makeup, obviously I'm a failure, you know, and it just kind of like escalates from there. You're like, obviously, you know, and it just kind of keeps going and going and going, and you're having an internal dialogue with yourself about your self-worth based on like how makeup is performing, makeup of all things. That's where this day was like headed. So I needed this. I needed this to work. Try to see if I can like blend the yellow in such a way that it like marries into the other shades. And I'm going to go up on the top because it's a little harsh up there. This is, again, just the same Moda Electric collection. This is the crease brush, but I'm gonna just see if I can like blend these out a little bit and kind of like blend into each other to make like a pretty yellow and pink tie-dye moment. That's what I wanted. That is precisely what I wanted. I really like this. I think it's fun. I think it's fun. I think it's funky. I think it's fresh. I'm gonna, however, go back in with my small shader brush by Moda and go back into the picnic shade and just build it a little bit, just because I think I'm losing a little bit of that beautiful pigment. This is one of those brands that I had not heard of, admittedly, until BoxyCharm. So I always have like a really love-hate relationship with BoxyCharm. However, and this is one of the reasons that I like struggle with when I cancel it, is that I do actually discover, I feel like, some really nice brands through the service. It's just that like sometimes when you get those disappointing products and you want to like scream because you're like, I know I should have canceled. But then you get stuff like this and it's, you know, it makes it all worth it, and just constant back and forth. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and the other eye is done. They're not exactly perfect, they're not exactly in sync, and this is typically why I actually don't do this format. I just wanted to try it today because I feel like I struggle to make them exactly the same if I do one first, and then I'm like, how did I do that? So I digress. Now we're gonna go in with this color right here called Theme Park. I just think it's gonna like bring the watermelon lemonade vibe together. I did go in and put black liner, it's the ColourPop Swerve liner in my waterline. And now this brush, by the way, is an E27 from Blinged Brushes, and I'm gonna put that as close to the waterline as I can. And if it's like, if it comes down a little lower, that's absolutely okay. Yep, that's what we wanted. This is exactly what I wanted. I look like a watermelon lemonade. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm just going to put on some mascara and some lips, and we'll come back and we'll gather our final thoughts about the Ace Beauté Nostalgia Palette. Okay, so I'm done with my mascara and my lips. Just full disclosure, I hate this lipstick. It's new, and I like the color, and I like that it goes with like the watermelon vibe which is what I'm going for. This is by Wet n Wild, and it is their new matte formula. This is the shade Think Pink, and I like the color, but I do not like this formula. First of all, it's in my braces. Second of all, I think it makes my teeth look like ears of corn. And third of all, it's just like sticky, and like so sticky, in fact, that it's literally stuck in my braces. Final thoughts on the palette. So I think that I really love the way that my eye look came out. I understand that this look is not going to be for everybody. My skill or lack thereof, or however you perceive it, is not going to be for everybody, but I don't want that to deter you from the fact that this is actually a really beautiful palette with beautiful summer colors. Pigmentation, 10 out of 10. Blendability, 10 out of 10. I think that it builds nicely, so if you're going for a more soft wash of color, I think that you can achieve that. But if you're going for like a bold, really colorful look, I think that you can absolutely achieve that as well. I think for $38.99, which is again what this palette retails for, it's worth it. However, I will say that, as I mentioned earlier, I did discover this brand through BoxyCharm, and they partner with BoxyCharm a lot and quite often. So if you can find this palette on their add-ons, I would absolutely recommend that you pick it up there, because I know you can get it for a pretty steeply discounted price. So I think if you were to pay full price for this palette, though, it's not like you would be disappointed. It's not good for the price. It's just good. And if you can find it for a cheaper price, that's even better. So 10 out of 10 would recommend. I'm really happy with the eye look that I was able to come up with today. I can't say enough nice things about this palette. I really love it, and I think it's going to be a summer staple. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you wouldn't mind, it would mean a lot to me if you would subscribe to my channel down below. As always, please stay happy, stay healthy, and stay blessed, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.